Great. So thank you so much. Yeah, and for me, like you said, Cindy, this network marketing is totally new, but not so new because I'm here in the field quite some time. And the thing that I'm discovering more and more, and I'm actually really, really falling in love with, is of course the relationships and the two aspects of relationships, which are the listening and the navigating, which are both equally important, I feel. So I don't do this alone, right? Because we are a team and we have this container for the leaders of the Israeli team. And what is actually the most fun for me is that we get to do this together. So even the listening to the field, to what other women need, wherever they are in the downline, this is all information for us that supports us to build. And this is one part. So it's like to understand where people are at, what are the, because, we are doing real work here. I feel like real inner work, because people can say a lot of things, that they can come with a lot of promises and beliefs and really real intentions. And we know that sooner or later, they are going to come up, their inner limitations are going to show up. And the key in my eyes and the way I'm leading myself and the team is to look at those inner limitations as inner limitations and not as we are used to projecting them on the field or on other people or the customers or whatever stories that we have. So there is some type of really beautiful experience that I'm discovering, the ability on one hand to like really stay close to people and to really open the space to what is really going on under the surface for that woman. What is her intention for herself? How does she want to grow? What is the meaning for her that she is in this field? Because I might see something different, and then the ability to kind of bridge the gap sometimes between the potential that I see in someone and the limiting belief that that person has within themselves. And this is something that I also received deeply in this field. So I feel it's also it's so beautiful to just pass it on, um, and yeah, and bring that forward. And then the other part, I feel, which is like in this way of the relationship, is to not like only have one ear like to the ground, but also like the other ear going forward to the place that really ignites me, and that sometimes it's hard to find the words for. Sometimes it's hard to understand even what I'm sensing and what I'm feeling, but actually to trust that, because when we are in this field and we are positioning ourselves as leaders in this field, the field also communicates through us with opening more and more our ability to really be part of not only what is happening, but also creating what is happening. And this, I feel, is an opportunity that all of us have, and it is incredible that we have the ability to shape, and bring the colors and the cultures that are significant for us into Lumivite. It's such a powerful moment. So, yeah, all of these things are really, really part of what I feel is strengthening the field, strengthening the leaders within the field, and creating foundation.
That
Yeah.
is so beautiful. And I absolutely love that you are so connected to how sacred the frequency is, because that's also what I wanted to talk about today is the frequency of Lumi Vitae is sacred. It is a gift of impact that you're inviting into somebody's life. And so when it comes to relationship building, helping people receive that message should be the key piece. How separate we are, how unique we are, how special we are, the opportunity for impact in their life to be received through the communication. everywhere I go, everything I do, the very first thing that I do, and what I hope to bring you to as well, is bring yourself to the frequency of the impact you know you're here to bring. Bring yourself to the reminder of, oh my gosh, this is a gift. Everything that Taryn has created here for us and everything we are all co-creating together is such a gift. With every single hi that we say, on the other end of that hi is the possibility for magic, is the possibility for absolute transformation. So your frequency is felt before you go into the room. Your frequency is felt before you comment on a post, I promise you. Your frequency is felt before you go on a live. Your frequency is felt. So before you're about to create that sacred connection with somebody where you're giving them the opportunity to recognize how sacred this frequency of Lumi Vitae is, you better make sure your frequency is there. If you need to shake your ass, start dancing. If you need to listen to Michael Jackson, oh my God, 24/7, Michael Jackson's on in my house. Then listen to Michael Jackson and elevate to that frequency of love. Taryn says she goes to, the Lumi Vitae Experience Facebook group and sees all the testimonials and really embodies the impact we're here to bring. This is the thing. When everybody realizes what we truly hold for them, like imagine somebody who has chronic debilitating pain and they've been praying for something their entire life. And you were at a restaurant and you saw them, you wanted to say hi, you didn't say hi, you didn't start that conversation. They went off and they never knew that Lumi Vitae existed. They never knew that the science of molecular hydrogen existed. They never knew that possibility existed. Everywhere you go, you have the opportunity to bring impact. Everywhere. I'm telling you, it's so hilarious. I was at an event the other day, just with my friends, and this guy was like, "Do you ever stop selling?" And I was like, "I don't sell. I share." Okay. I was like, I was like, "Are you gonna buy a bottle?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, well then whatever, bye." And I just kept talking. But it's like every single interaction you have the opportunity to bring pure magic. But now it's like, okay, great, Nicole, bring pure magic, got it. But how do I do it? Well, what made you say yes to Lumi Vitae? What excites you about it? Have you had transformation? What can you see in what you know we hold that fits so perfectly in with them? And that's where, Smadar, what you say about listening, it's so important. Every single interaction is a opportunity for a friend, for a family, for a soul sister, for a soul brother, for a co-partner to go and, launch a whole new country together, whatever it is, but treat it as such. Treat it as a sacred opportunity. Every single LinkedIn reach out that I do, I get excited. I get like curious like a little kid. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where's this going to go? And this is all about trust and surrender. I trust and I fully surrender that everybody that's meant to be on my team, everybody that's meant to be illuminating the world, bringing such beautiful impact through Lumi Vitae is here. And I trust that with every single comment, every single like, every single profile that pops up that I reach out to, every event I'm at, every time I'm at a restaurant and I go over to somebody and I talk to them, I trust that there's something there because you never know who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And I will tell you that from a conversation that I had 2 years ago to last week, that is now evolving into a huge, 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 huge opportunity. That was 2 years of trust and surrender, you guys. 2 years of trust and surrender that I just knew. I knew that I knew that I knew that I knew that everybody that is supposed to be creating impact through Lumi Vitae will be and is. So that is my main message, is just really trust and surrender through everything you do. Trust that there is magic on the other side of that high and get out of your own way to have that first high. That is so important because you never, never know. You never know who somebody is to you and who somebody's going to be to Lumi Vitae and who you are to them. The answer to their prayers on their knees could be you. And with what we know we have a science that is so sacred. We have the genesis of life. We have the combination of light, of chromotherapy, of breath coming. We have the answer for everybody pretty much with the advent of AI and robotics and everything. Everybody is going to be grasping and searching for something to bring their nervous system into regulation. And we have the key. We hold the key. And we are so sacred. Our community is so special. Our CEO and visionary is unlike anything anybody will ever have and ever will know. We have such amazing leaders that are co-creating all the time for us. This is rare. This is very unique. This does not exist anywhere. And I want you guys out there shouting it from the rooftop that this exists. And ultimately, be you. If you love science, scream science. If you love the community, scream the community. If you are all about the transformation you've received, then do that. Do not ever copy and paste. Do not see somebody else's success and then be like, oh, I'm going to do that because I want to do, because that's how they got success. But that just doesn't feel true to me. So I'm just going to fit myself in and I'll make it work. No, be fully you. I promise you that me being the most sparkly person at every single event, me sparkling no matter what, has brought me this. So I'm not going to minimize my sparkle. And I don't want you to ever minimize your magic and your genius and your truth. The highest frequency there is your authentic being. And we are here to bring authentic light to the world through the most powerful, innovative tools. So yeah, just be you.